Hello people, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melodramatic Bookworm family. Also welcome to the reading vlog cum book review for the subscriber pick for the month of February, and that book is I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. I had a Kindle ebook of this one and I even started a whole vlog for it. I filmed a couple of clips, but then I was just not able to get into the ebook. I don't know why. So I went and bought this paperback, and I know it's going to be a good investment because Maya Angelou, come on. And so I'm now starting over again. So this is a new fresh start for the reading vlog cum book review for this book. But for those of you who don't know, subscriber pick is when every month I ask you people to choose one book from 4 options, and I usually read and review that book for you. I vlog it and I record it and I review it for you guys at the end of that month or in the beginning of the next month. I didn't do one in December 2020, and the subscriber pick for the month of January was A Promised Land by Barack Obama, and I really don't think I will be able to vlog and review it at this point in time, because the reason why I was not able to get to it was because there was so much happening in my life, but that I just could not get to doing it. I did start reading it. I got through a couple of chapters. I even have the intro and a couple of clips of my thoughts filmed. They're there in my laptop right now. So that video will not be happening, but never say never. I feel like I might read it sometime. So whenever I do read it, I will make a book review of it, and I'll probably include those clips as well. Okay, so that was the update for that. Now back to this book. This is an autobiographical account of Maya Angelou's early life, and I don't know how fast I will be able to read it. This has about 300 pages. Today is the 24th of February. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 5 days. I think I will be able to do it. So what I will now be doing is that I need to go have lunch. It's about 3 in the afternoon, and I will read Still Me while I'm having lunch, and then I will come to read this book. I actually wanted to film a couple of more videos, but I don't think that's going to happen today. Rest assured, I am going to start reading this book. That's pakka. That is going to happen. Today is the 26th of February, and I am so disappointed in myself to actually be telling you that I did not get much reading done other than the 16 pages that I read on the previous check-in. And I also must say that there is some construction work going on, so you might hear some noises in the background like this. So please ignore that. I'm not that far ahead into this book to actually have a strong opinion of it. I don't know yet what I think of it. Maybe if I read... My phone also doesn't leave me. Maybe if I read 30-40 more pages at least, I will be able to tell you what exactly it is that I think about it. So I'm just going to go read for a bit and hope that I make some significant progress, because I really need to get this done. I've been procrastinating on this for far too long, it feels like. So I think I'm going to go do just that. I tried looking for the audiobook of this so that I could just put on my headphones and escape into that world, but there is no audiobook. There was just a BBC dramatization on Audible, but there's no audiobook for this. I'm surprised and rather shocked also, because this is such a classic. I thought there would be, but there isn't. Anyway. It's been 40 minutes since I started reading this, and I've gotten through only 12 pages. 12 pages in 40 minutes. In my defense, there's work going on. They're drilling here, they're hammering over here, someone is washing clothes over here in the old-fashioned style, and someone is on the speakerphone somewhere, and someone on the top floor is doing something. I don't know what's going on, and my head is, I think I'm going to get a migraine because of all these noises. I'm going to have to take a small break before I start reading, because I can't take these noises, man. I don't know when they are going to finish. Today is the 27th of February. It feels like I've forgotten everything because I just got a mail that has made my day. Okay, there's a small business, but it's not going to be small for a long time. It's going to just blow up, and I'm sure of that. And book called Book Anatomy on Instagram, and Dolly from Book Anatomy sent me a letter, some bookmarks, some stickers, and a mirror key ring that has me going all... I cried when I read her letter because I've been in such a funk that I've needed some sort of motivation, and the warmth that oozes from that package, has me going all... Let me show you those though. Okay, so this is the letter, which obviously I'm not going to read out. Yeah, I'll show you the others. Oh wait, no, don't fall. A house in the Cerulean Sea keyring. Stickers. Just look at the magnificence of these stickers, okay? And then 3 bookmarks. Can you please focus on the bookmark, please? Here. And I've been freaking out for the past like half an hour, more than half an hour actually, for the past hour or so, because I am so touched. And she said, happy 3-year Booktube Anniversary, and I'm like, I'm so happy. Like, Dolly has made my day. But okay, let's get on with talking about I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. After yesterday's debacle, I managed to read up to page 65. I know I need to finish this today because tomorrow is going to be a long day. We have some prior commitments that we need to go to. Like, there are 309 pages in this book, and I don't want to rush this book really, because this is a book that initially I questioned, like, what is so remarkable in this, but as you turn the pages, you see like those small aggressions. They're not really small actually, but you see what Maya Angelou is talking about. I can't say anything further than that at this point, but I'm going to go read for a bit, so I'm hoping that after that is done, I will be able to talk about what exactly this book is doing, what it's talking about, and what I think of it. But I am growing into it, that much I can tell you, because at the beginning I was not really invested in it. But I also feel like I wasn't giving it a chance per se. But even so, I will read more. Like, I will sit down to read for an hour or so right now, and then I will talk to you in another clip. people, it is 9:52 in the night, and today, throughout the day, I was able to read up to page 150 of this book, and I am absorbing this. And I'm taking my time to read this, but I am absorbing what Maya Angelou has to say to me, because she narrates everything with no pomp. She narrates things that happened as they happened. I'm not saying that every autobiography has to be like this, but I love the way Maya Angelou has written it, and I love the pain that she has put in so simply. It makes you angry at so many people in her life. But it's close to 10 o'clock, and we have a reading sprint going on Smriti San's channel, and we are going to join it. I'll show you in a couple of minutes. Hold on. See you there. Today is the 3rd of March, and I still haven't finished reading I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, and I don't know why. The last 3 to 4 days have been so hectic, and they have been so... I can't explain them to you, honestly. I don't find the motivation to pick up a book, and I just can't find it in myself to sit down and just read. My mind is a traffic jam. Miles and miles of traffic jam. Thoughts are jostling to get to the front, and I can't focus. I just feel really bad that I am reading this book during this situation, but it's also the point where this book is giving me strength because of how much of that there is in here. And I should be able to finish this today. I'm hoping to finish this today, because otherwise, I don't know, I'm just going to lose it. Reading is one thing that gives me joy, and if I'm not able to do that, then I'm just going to have to reevaluate things, and that's all. That's all the update that I have for you right now, but I will give you more updates as and when I do something. I don't know what. As and when I do something that's true. Hello people, today is the 7th of March, and I haven't read this in ages. I mean, I'm still stuck at page 184. I know I need to finish this sooner than soon. This is the February subscriber pick, for God's sake, and I still haven't finished it. And I have to start the subscriber pick for the month of March also, and I still haven't finished this one. Great. Pats. But yeah, I'm going to finish this today. I'm going to sit down now, finish it, and then go do anything else. I'll probably update my journals, but other than that, I'm going to focus on this one today. And I really need to film a video for tomorrow and day after, but I don't think I can at this point in time. So I'm just going to focus on this. Let's see how it goes. I am feeling so sleepy. I can't even begin to tell you how sleepy I am. My eyes are closing off. I'm constantly yawning. It one's coming. And I just want to sleep. But I also don't want to sleep. The bigger part of me, a larger part of me is saying, no, son, no. You are not going to sleep. I have a lot of work to do as well. So, okay, I know that the lighting is a little bad, but I'm a lazy bum. So here's what I'm going to do. The update is over, I think, an hour or an hour and a half that I started reading this. It's been slow reading. because I've been taking notes and there are a lot of things that I really want to talk about in my review as well, and it's a lot, man. It's a lot to take in, because this book, this story that Maya Angelou has written of her own childhood, it is interspersed with humor, and there's a lot of truths, the feelings that she felt when something wrong was happening. She knew that this is wrong, and people treating her people the way they did, and the questions that she raises, it's still knocked at my heart. Like, I cannot. So that's the update. I'm at page 208 right now. I got through about 25-ish pages, and I will be finishing this today, that's for sure. Right now, my mind is short-circuited. That's what it is. Hey people, so it is almost 2:30 in the night of, since it's past 12 o'clock, it's the 8th of March, and a very, very happy International Women's Day to you all. That's what happens this late in the night. But I just finished reading this book and I have thoughts. But I must say that the level that I had put this book at, like, I was thinking that I'm going to give this a full 5 out of 5 stars without a doubt. But that's not the case. I think I'm going to give this a 4 stars. I mean, it's very poignantly written. She has put in feeling and all of that. First of all, I'm tired. Second of all, I have little work to do. Like, I have to form the review what I want to say before I go to sleep. Otherwise, my fish brain will forget everything. So that's what I wanted to say, that I finally finished reading this book. Like, years and years after buying it, I finally finished it. Yes! So I'll see you in the book review on the other side. So until then, I'm just going to say bye, and that's all. Bye. Hello people, and welcome to the book review section of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. As you've seen throughout this vlog, I have loved this book. I have gotten a little bored with this book because of how dragged it got, but I also have thoughts about it. So I'm just going to take you through what this book is about and what exactly I felt as I read this book and my thoughts about it. So please stay tuned. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings is Maya Angelou's first autobiographical account, and she talks about her experiences as a child growing up in Stamps, Arkansas, and she also talks about her relationship with her parents, her relationship with her grandmother, her uncle, and especially her brother, who plays such a huge role in her life, and how it molds itself, how it turns and changes across the span of this book. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, in addition to being a story of racism, of inequality and white people arrogance, is also the story of Maya Angelou's coming of age and how she transforms from being a victim of those particular things as into a person, into a woman, young woman who stands up to it, who has the nerve, the strength to stand up to prejudice, to racism, and to be patient as she sets about trying to change it all. And I need to address one thing. So what I usually do is that if I'm reading an autobiography, then I don't pass judgment on the life of the particular author, but I talk about the writing. But there are people on Goodreads who have left reviews saying that Maya Angelou shouldn't have talked about how she was raped when she was 8 years old, and that their 15-year-old kid couldn't handle it. It's your prerogative to take a story like this and to teach them to be better people, to not do what those people did to Maya Angelou. You teach him about trauma. You teach children about what it is to live in a world like this. This book is important because Maya Angelou in this book, she does not only talk about what happened to her. She talks about what she has seen as a child around her and how racism, it is, I mean, at that point in time in the 1940s, it was blatant. People were entitled, white people were entitled. And the thing about Maya Angelou's writing is that she's not just talking about the things that affect her in a negative way, like racism and slavery and everything she talks about. And she talks about how white people treat blacks and about how the system has been molded, it has been made into a way that they found it difficult to break out of it. And there were people who just came up to them at the school and said that, see, white people are going to become people of science and everything. Black people, I'm proud, but I'm proud that they are such good basketball players. So you think they are made only for that they need to be whitewashed in order to pursue the passion in other fields? And she talks about all of this, but she also talks about the little things in life, about her relationship with her brother, her relationship with her grandmother, with her mother, with her father. And she talks about all of this in such a beautiful manner, and she also intersperses it with humor. And I was left chuckling every single time at those points. And let me read out a couple of them for you. There was one towards the end of the book where she has a toothache and she's like, I had 2 cavities that were rotten to the gums. The pain was beyond the bailiwick of crushed aspirins or oil of cloves. Only one thing could help me. So I prayed earnestly that I'd be allowed to sit under the house and have the building collapse on my left jaw. I laughed out loud at this, okay, because that's some quality humor right there. And I am so, I would say that I love this book because I found it sort of dragged in some places, but it's okay. It's her experiences. She's talking about her experiences at church, and I felt that those many pages were not necessary. Nobody gleaned anything about her life from that church. So if that hadn't been there, this would definitely have been a 5-star read for me, but it sort of took me a long time to read, as you have seen in this video. I wouldn't say it didn't sit well with me, but I just found it a little too. And in this book, Maya Angelou talks about inequality, hate, racism, white supremacy, superiority complex, arrogance at having that superiority complex. Just because you are white doesn't mean you are a better person. But yes, I think those are the only thoughts I have from this book because of how important it is, how specific it is, an autobiography of, and I really liked reading this book. But if you think that you cannot take a book that is dragging in its explanations, then I would not recommend this to you. But I would say hold your horses. Please do give this book a try. Do read it because it talks about the 1940s and Maya Angelou's experiences of being a black girl during that time and how she had to go through all of that. And I would recommend this book. Please do read this book. I mean, it's not a favorite for me, but it is an important book, that's for sure. But you know what? There were a couple of sentences which made me go, wait, what? What did you just say? And when World War II started and all the Japanese and Chinese were driven out of the place they were living in, she goes, I was unable to tell the Japanese from the Chinese and as yet found no real difference in the national origin of such sounds as Ching and Chan or Moto and Kano. I was like, did you just... But overall, I think this is a truly important book, an autobiography that I will highly recommend to everyone. Everyone must read it, and just have some patience when you read this book. That's all I'm going to say. So what did you think of this video? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you like the subscriber picks that I usually do? And what did you think of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings? If you have read it, have you read it? If you have, then let me know what you think of the book in the comments below. And if you haven't read it, please do go pick it up because it's an important one. Also, let me know if you have anything else to say, any feedback, anything related to books that you would like to share, what you're currently reading, etc, 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 etc. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to chat with you. If you like this video, please like it and share it to spread the word. And if you like my content and would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and add melodrama to your life.